Hello fellow makeup monsters. Obviously, I'm Loopsy. I couldn't curl my hair because obviously my hair is not long enough to curl. If I curl it, it'll fro. And as y'all know, a girl with a fro doesn't always look good unless she's Beyonce. I don't know how that woman still pulled that off in Austin Powers. Anywho, I wanted to do this look because when I dyed my hair pink, my friend Cynthia was telling me, you should do Loopsy for your videos. And I was like, oh yeah, you know, that would be a great idea. I didn't know until just before I did this that Loopsy doesn't have eyebrows. So that's why I tried covering mine. The one thing that frustrated me about it was my eyebrows seem to be impervious to being covered. I don't know what it is. I know my eyebrows are very black, and that has a lot to do with it, but I mean, I've tried anything from lash glue, glue stick, nothing seems to want to cover my eyebrows. Although when I was younger, makeup covered them all the time, and I always had to rub the makeup off them when I was done, just so that I showed I had eyebrows. I don't know what's changed in my hormones since then. I don't know why all of a sudden my eyebrows is just like makeup resistant, but it really is, and this was really hard for me to do. If you have really black eyebrows like I do, it might be hard for you too. I do suggest using a couple layers of a glue stick, which is what I did, and you'll see. This is just my version of the Loopsy. I came up with this. You can see that I have the dots for the buttons. I thought it was cute. I thought it would be a great idea to kind of substitute actually putting buttons on your eyes, because I think that's a little ridiculous. I stayed away from doing anything with eyeshadow primers because the only eyeshadow primer I currently have is an Urban Decay, and I know that you cannot get that in a drugstore, obviously. So I wanted to stick to as much of drugstore makeup as possible, which I did in this video. You can see it. Everything that I used here is from a drugstore. Please hit the subscribe button. Also, stalk me appropriately. I have Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram, all under the name Yin Yang Sarah, written right here. Don't forget, yin yang is a balance, and the balance lies within yourself. I hope you have a great day. Bye. So I'm going to do something a little differently. Hopefully it'll help me with my editing. Since we're doing the Loopsy doll, we're going to need a flawless face to get where we need to go. First, we're going to start with covering our eyebrows using glue stick. Now what you're going to want to do is going to use the back of your nail instead of just like dabbing it on. It'll be a lot easier if you use the back of your nail. Okay, while that's setting, we're going to move on to the rest of the face. We're going to start our base with some primer. If you don't have any face primer, that's okay. Just use any kind of face moisturizer first because you want your face to look healthy and smooth. You are trying to mimic a doll. Now time to whip out that concealer. Use your favorite concealer, one that matches your skin tone best, and cover up any blemishes, dark circles, redness that you may have. Using your favorite foundation, you can use whatever tone is closest to you. You don't have to use a very light foundation because the Loopsies come in all kinds of different skin tones, so you can use what is best for your skin tone and still be a Loopsy doll. This is my favorite. As you can tell, I use this a lot. It's Revlon's Color Stay Ivory 110. It's the lightest that I can find because I am stark white. and it's the only one that matches as close as I can get to my skin tone. Now that that's over, get your powder and set your foundation. Okay, now get your black eyeliner, pencil, and we're going to start doing the circles for the button eyes. What we're going to do is we're going to follow the circle of our own eyes. That's why we're going to start with the pencil first, and then we're going to go with the liquid liner after. But we're going to do the shadow before that, and I'll show you how that's going to turn out. Okay, so there you can see we have mostly even circles around our eyes. Now we're going to go on to shadow. Just a quick explanation. The reason why that we're using this eyeshadow and not my stronger black eyeshadow first is because we don't want a complete black out. You still want to be able to use that liquid black eyeliner that we're going to use later to see the circles that we're going to put in and then the dots for the buttonholes. We're not taking this all over the eyes, we're just going to take this as a shadow accent. Just the tip of your brush. Take a big fluffy brush and clean up any fallout. Now using your favorite liquid liner, this is my favorite, Revlon Color Stay. Take a steady hand. Now we're going to take that same eyeliner and we're going to create our black dots for the buttons. Take your white cream eyeshadow. This is Color Tattoo by Maybelline New York. Now for the cheeks, you can either take your favorite blush or you can take your favorite eyeshadow. Either way, it'll look like a La La Loopsy doll with the circle cheeks. I'm going to use my favorite blush, which is CoverGirl's Deep Plum. Now for the lips. I'm going to take my L'Oreal's Infallible, the Super Slim. This will give me the accurate lines that I want for this look.